Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel leelawebdev. So we are working on this getting all the book details, right? So now we have designed this star component. So now it's time for us to work on this read list. So now whatever the book you are trying to check it, and if you read this one and if you click on this add to list, so this should be added into your read list. So read list it should be added. So let's try to implement that one. So now if you click on this one, so here let's remove this one. So we will make it as a 10-star rating. So here in our book details, let's go into this book details, and here I am removing this one all, and I will remove this single star rating also. So this is the 10-star rating which we are trying to do it. Now when I click on this one, and we will add a button here, add to list. So when we click on this add to list, we need to add it in a read list. Okay, book read list we need to add it. So here let's go into this one. So let's implement here. I will be having a button. Okay, I will be having a button here, div, and here also I close the div, and I will be having a button add to list. Okay, so this is our button, and if you try to see here, so this is our add to list. Now when I click select here and when I click on this add to list, so this should be added to list. Now what I want to do is, so here this is our button, so we need to click on this add to list. So here we need to show this add to list button when the user selects the rating only. So that means we will be having a user rating, that is nothing but rating only. We will change it to user rating, and here you will be having set user rating. Now when this set user rating, we need to add it here, set user rating. So here I will be adding in such a way that if user rating is there, then only I need to show this HTML. Okay, that's it. Now if you see here the output, so the first time 0, what is this 0? I don't know from where this one is coming. User rating ampersand. If user rating is there, then only I need to show. Okay, so here it needs to show some data, right? So if user rating is there, then I need to show. Oh, okay, or otherwise here we need to do if user rating is greater than 0. I think this one works, I think. Yeah, so we have did it in our previous videos about this one. So when I click on this rating, so we have this add to list. So now default rating also will remove it. By default it is taking 5-star. Yeah, now when I click on this add to list, we need to add it in our here read list, we need to add it. So let's go to the app.js. So in our app.js, if you go top, so here this is our books read data. So we can remove this books read data, and here this is our books read data. So this one we'll keep it as an empty array. Okay, so now here we will be adding a function such that function handle book read. So we will get a single book, and here I will be writing set books read data of book, and not book here, single book, or otherwise we will try to have B, and here I will add this B with the book. I will add this book. That's it. So this is our handle book read, and I need to send it to books read, not read list, book details. So here I need to add it. So here on book read, so on handle book read, we need to call this handle book read on book read. Now let's go to the book details. So here I will add this on book read. When we need to call this on book read, so here when we click on this add to list, so here on click handle, handle read book, anything, whatever the name you want, you can add it. And this is our function. Let's go to the function, and here I will write handle read book, and we know that book is nothing but, so this is the book. What is that one? So this book details, single book details. So here we can call on book read of, we will send this book. That's it. So now if you try to see the output, so now here we don't have any books data. Okay, fine. Let's try to write the mock, and if I click on this one, I want to add it to the list. Let's go to the back, and here I'm able to see this data. So the fun book has been added. So here we are able to see the data. Okay, when I click on this one, when I select this one, when I click on add list, so when I go here, so we are able to see this data. So now we are able to successfully add this data into the book list. But here, if you try to see, when I am going here and when I am selecting the date add to list, it is not going back. So it should go back automatically. Why? Because I am manually pressing the back button. So it should not happen like that. So we have an handle back method. So when this book is added, so you can have a handle back. That's it. So now if you try to see here, so this is the data and add to list. So here it is getting added. So duplicate it is adding. We will try to see that in the next sessions. We will try to see it. We will try to rectify this one. But we are able to add this data. Now here all the time we are showing this 4.3 rating, which is wrong. For example, let's go here. I have given 9 rating for this one, but here we are getting only 4.3. Okay, let's go here and we will see what is wrong. So books read data, we are sending it to the books read list. Okay, let's open this one, and each one we are going into the book read. Okay, let's open this book read, and here we are having book title. Okay, so this is a static one. Okay, let's try to have it book dot rating, but we are not adding the user rating, right? So in your book details we are not adding the user rating. User rating is separately present in a state variable. Okay, let's try to make this one as an object. Book we are having, and we will send this user rating also. That's it. So now if you try to go into our bookread.js, here you can add the user rating, book dot user rating. So done, this one is also done. Now let's try to refresh this page, and here I will be having the monk, and here if you try to press enter and select add to list, so here we are able to see 8-star rating, which is in user rating. If I click on this one, if I select only 3 add to list, see here 3 has been added. So this 4.5 is a static one, which I am keeping it directly from the API. We are not getting this one. And another one, what I want to do is in the book read summary list, so we need to show the length also. So the total number of books is selected 2 books, which is correct. But if I try to select this one in add to list, so but here we are not getting this. 2 books is static. So that means we are keeping static. We need to make it as a dynamic. So for this one, what we need to do here, so let's go into the app.js. So this is the book read summary. We are not sending the data. Okay, fine. Let's try to keep the books is equal to books read data. So here also I am sending the books read data. Now here I am sending the books read data. So in the books, what I will try to do is, let's go to the books read summary, and here I will have a total books. So that is nothing but what I need to do is, so here I can keep books, right? So this is the books, and here I can keep the books dot length. So that is the only thing. Now if you try to see the output for this one, so here if I go into this one, let's try to see it. I don't know whether it will work or not. So it is not working. Why? Because so maybe it could be derived data like that. Oh sorry, we need to keep it as in like this. Now I think hopefully it should be worked. So we can also use, so now 4 books. So we are able to get this one. Now the rating and the user rating, what we need to do is we need to get the average of these 2 things. So 4 things average means 8 plus 3 plus 9 plus 8 divided by 4. We need to do the average thing. So we'll try to do it in the next video. If you want, you can do it on your own. So this is how we will be making. So we have did this add to list. So what we need to do, the only thing which is left it, we need to handle this duplicate one. So 2 times it is getting added here. We need to handle the duplicate one, and also we need to show the average of this one. So these are 2 things, and also if you want to delete it also, we need to delete this from the read list also. So these 3 things we need to do it. We'll try to do it in the next video. And what I will do is I will commit this code in our video-68. So this is our new branch, video-68. Okay, and book read list data. So I am committing this all the code. So if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. And this GitHub repository URL is provided in the description below of this video. So if you want to refer this code or anything, if you have doubts means, you can go and refer to that code present in the GitHub. Thank you.